China is warning the United States. Reports claim that US forces have captured Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro, and now Beijing is stepping in with a sharp message to Washington. Stop interfering, release Maduro, and back off Venezuela. Hi, this is Navya Bal, and you're watching TimesXP. China's foreign ministry reacted strongly after US statements suggest that Maduro was detained during a covert operation. China's ministry reacted strongly after US statements suggested that Maduro was detained during a covert operation. Beijing called it a violation of international law and accused Washington of trying to topple the sovereign government. This was not just about the diplomacy or the ideology. Let me tell you, it is about money and power. Yes, China has more than $100 billion invested in Venezuela. Over the years, Beijing has poured money into the oil projects, infrastructure, loans, satellite programs, and maybe technology deals as well. Venezuela is also sitting in world's most largest oil reserves. And a big share of that oil directly connects to China. If Maduro falls, this will affect the investments of China, and this will put Beijing into a serious risk. That's why China is demanding guarantee for Maduro's safety and warning the US to stop what it calls as the illegal interference. With that being said, the US, on the other hand, claims Maduro leads a narco-terror network and says the actions are about drugs, security, and regional stability, nothing else. Washington argues that this law enforcement was necessary for the regime change. But there's a lot more to come next. China, Russia, Iran all see this move as a dangerous precedent. If a sitting president can be captured and taken abroad, who's next? Analysts say that Beijing fears that this one day could be used against its own allies, or even against China itself. There's another layer to it: oil. Any instability in Venezuela could shake the global energy markets. With wars already affecting the supply chains, a Venezuelan crisis could push the prices much more higher worldwide, something China wants to avoid. And then comes the twist. Despite its strong words, China is unlikely to act militarily. Yes, instead, experts believe Beijing will fight the battle through the diplomacy, global pressures, and economic leverage, turning it into a slow-burning showdown with the United States. So, now the world is watching. Will China force the United States to step back, or will Venezuela become the next front in growing US-China power struggle? What do you have to say about this? Drop your thoughts in the comments.